Hey folks, it's Earth Day 2024. I learned back in college, I was actually a co-coordinator of Earth Day at SUNY Oswego, and I learned about reduce, reuse, recycle, think locally, think globally, act locally. Yeah, that's important. But right now I'm standing on East Parkway in the village of Victor. And I wanted to take a picture first of East Parkway and tell you some history that I believe to be true. I don't know if there are any records of it, but there was a guy who owned this property. It was a farmer, and he just decided to put it in one day, and so he put in East Parkway, and then subdivided and all that. A lot of it didn't require government approval or any of that back then at that time. So that's part of why there aren't very many records. But from a pretty reliable source for historical information of Victor, New York, that's where I got that story from. So it's also one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best little roads, little neighborhoods you could live in. Sort of at the top of the hill, not too far from Hillcrest and West Parkway, but quaint, but quiet. And I am here today because I'm going over to Harlan Fisher's Park and the Town of Victor Parks and Recreation. It's really the village of Victor Tree Board, but the Town of Victor and the village work together a lot lately, and so Town Parks and Recreation is going to be putting a dog park in. That should be open in June. So lots of different reasons to come down here, see what's going on. You might notice this. I hope they keep it or improve on it, laminate it, something. But Harlan Fisher's Memorial Park, this is your park. Respect others and their activities, rules and regulations, and etc., etc. On that side, all the rules. It's down here at the bottom. Thanks to these generous contributors: Miller's Pharmacy, Town of Victor, East Realtor, something. So I took a picture of this a few years back. Hopefully somebody's got the original, but the thing is that this was a park that was dedicated and paid for initially pretty much by private sector businesses in the area that wanted to do something nice. You don't see much of that anymore. Not really sure why, but it is what it is. It's a nice little park. And if you come over this way, you will see what will be the dog park. The great activities for dogs. I don't know what all they got as far as rules and how they're going to go about doing things. I know you got to pay for it. You got to pay a fee or something to be a member. I don't know what that means. You got to have somebody's going to be here looking to check IDs. I don't really know. But lots of questions about it, but I don't know the answers other than to know that this is the dog park. Now you can't get off of it off of East Parkway. You have to go down Lynaugh. That's where the entrance and exit place is. So as you can see, you've got all the trees laid out that are going to be planted. It looks like some blossoming trees. If I was going to guess, I'd say crabapple, but I don't know. So it'll be all along this walkway. Over there is the going to be the dog park, and then had a pretty good turnout. The weather shaped up pretty nicely. It was raining yesterday. Been raining a lot lately, but April showers bring May flowers, right? Actually, the May flowers in front of my house, tulips that don't usually come up till first week or second week of May, are already blooming, and it's third week of April. So I don't want to talk too loud because everybody else they're having a ceremony or something. So
producing life-giving oxygen and providing habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community, trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now therefore, I, Gary Haddon, Mayor of the Village of Victor, do hereby proclaim April 20th, 2024 as Arbor Day in the Village of Victor. And I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands. And further, I urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden the heart and promote the well-being of this and future generations. And it's dated April 20th, 2024, signed by me. I read somewhere before I came here today that Arbor Day, a lot of our holidays and celebrations nationally are about the past.